Hi everyone, it is Wednesday, September 16th, 2015, and this is episode 36 of Serenova Crafts. I'm your host, Jessica. I can be found as Serenova on Ravelry and Twitter, and as Serenova_Phoenix on Instagram. Show notes can be found either in the Ravelry group, also called Serenova Crafts, or on my website, which is myknittinglife.wordpress.com. So, to get right into it, I've had a bit of a busy week since last week. I ran a VKN last week on Thursday night. I'm planning to do it again tomorrow. That was fun, though my internet crapped out after about an hour and a half, and I had to end it. But, you know, it is what it is. Why do I appear to be crooked? Please excuse the camera jostling here. I'm trying to uncrooked the image. That's a bit better. The monitor I have the camera on doesn't have a flat back for the camera to grip easily on, but anyways. Saturday, my boyfriend and I went to the Ren Fair called King Richard's down in Carver, Mass. It's about an hour 45, 2 hours away from here. And we had a blast. I will put pictures in at the end. I didn't take too many this year, but I still have enough that, you know, I'll put a minute worth of pictures up at the end or something like that. Had a blast. Exhausting day, but had a blast. We're actually hoping to go back again this season before the fair closes, because there's another 6 weeks of the fair still going on, so we're hoping to get back again before the season's over, because we just have such a fun time. And then on Sunday night, and Monday, well, and yesterday, but I only went to services Sunday night and Monday, it's Rosh Hashanah. Hence the title of this episode, because I actually named it before I started recording, so Happy New Year, everyone. Jewish New Year. I actually have, I got two prayer books here. One is our weekly one that we use. And no, I'm not holding this up wrong. They are bound on the right instead of the left. This is the weekly one we use on Shabbat every week. Shador Sim Shalom for Shabbat and festivals. And then we have the Machzor for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. You can see tabs and Post-its and, yeah. So I actually, these are my personal copies of them. This one, now these books, if I was to buy them, like, through the, conservative, like, rabbinical assembly, they'd be like $50 a pop, but I got this one for $5 on Amazon. Because it turns out the show in North Adams, Mass. Was getting rid of, their old prayer books, and they were selling them for a cent on Amazon plus shipping. And actually, ironically, it's the congregation I went to when I was at school out there. But anyways, our rabbi had printed up last year, but they're still, you know, used this year, current booklets. And it explains what Rosh Hashanah is better than I can, so I'm just going to read the short description from the beginning. So there's two quotes from the text and then the explanation. It's only like a paragraph. So Leviticus 22:32 reads, "In the 7th month, on the first day of the month, you shall observe complete rest, a sacred occasion commemorated with loud blasts of the shofar." Excuse me. The shofar is a animal horn that has been turned into an instrument of sorts. So they're really loud. And the second one is Psalms 33:15. "On Rosh Hashanah, all the creatures of the world pass before God as though in formation. As it is written, God has made each of their hearts and understands all of their deeds." And it's basically our New Year. It means beginning, you know, the day we commemorate the creation of the world and commit ourselves to continue the perfection of creation. So that's Rosh Hashanah in a nutshell. I do have knitting for you. I'm not just going to talk about religion the whole time. And then, yeah, so I got a contract extension at work, which is good. And I got my Birchbox. But I'm going to do knitting. And then I might ramble on about Rosh Hashanah at the end. So I finished a project. That red scarf I've been doing as a sample, it's done. Yay. It's like a fashion-y scarf. You know, it's not a keep you warm scarf. But you can see the heart pattern. It came out really nicely. I'm happy with it. And I also picked back up the thing goes with the other. What do I do with it? I don't have it here. I did start the other scarf I was supposed to do. But I don't have it within reach, and I'm not going to bother to go get it. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough hence the funny faces. Now, for those of you that don't remember, that is 100% premium cashmere. It's from Springtime Farm in Bremen, Maine. It was 1 ounce of lace weight yarn, which is 200 yards, and the color was red 968. And I have the fingerless mitts here. I just started the thumb gusset on the first one, and this is the same yarn, but the color is Wood Rose 922. So, I'm actually using double points for this, but here it is. Let me pull that out. Stay. Sorry, the needle was... You can see that there's a lace panel there, and that's what goes on, like, the back of the hand. And then the thumb gusset is over here where the markers are, and I'm working on that right now. So hopefully I'll finish these soon, and I'll finish the scarf, which again is not within reach. I gotta go. I'm not gonna bother going and grabbing it right now. So I finished that, and I'm working on those. Then the only other thing I've worked on is my personal sock clubs for September, which I don't know if I'm gonna get these done by the end of the month. I have 2 weeks to do it, and I'm not sure, especially with all the other stuff I'm doing. But here they are, coming out nicely in the self-patterning, self-striping yarn. This is an opal yarn. Yeah, so that's not much knitting this week. I mean, I did finish one thing, but I lost... The thing is that I didn't knit much at the Ren Fair because we're walking around, we're on our feet all day, we're doing stuff, and then I can't knit at services, so I lost all of Monday, like all of Monday. And I just haven't had time this week, so hopefully next week I will have more stuff for you. Now a reminder, next week, my podcast is going up a day late. And I'll put this in the Ravelry group and everything. So next week's episode is going to be on the 24th, not the 23rd. Because the 23rd is Yom Kippur. And I'm going to be sitting at the show all day, and I am not going to have time to record a podcast. So instead of doing it a day early, I'm instead going to do it a day late. Now, like I said, I'll put it out in the Ravelry group and all that stuff, and, sorry, I was looking at something. And, so you'll know, and all that good stuff. So, I've been eagerly awaiting, and I think Jen from, Uncreative Crafter has been eagerly awaiting me to get my first Birchbox, because she's the one that recommended it for me. And it came yesterday! Yay! So here's what the box looks like. And I told them I didn't want a whole lot of makeup or anything like that. But, like, it was okay to send me, like, perfume samples and stuff, but I was mostly interested in, like, skincare. So I haven't used any of these yet, because I just got the box yesterday. So I got 2, like, kind of dressy things and 3 skincare things. So I got a perfume sample. It's a 2 ml sample. I'm just gonna hold it up. Montal Paris? I don't know. The scent is Intense Cafe. Don't wear a lot of perfume. Actually, I am going to go grab a couple of things I got at the fair. I'll be right back. And back. Okay, so speaking of perfume, actually, there's a place at the fair called Alpinicus Soaps. Here's your business card. It'll focus. There we go. And they had scented oils, and I'm a fan of the Dragon's Blood scent, but I'm also a fan of Rose. And they had these oil roll-ons that are, basically just perfume. You just put a little dab behind the ears, and that's that. So I got Dragon's Blood and Rose from that place. And it's in the same vein as the Birchbox, so I felt it was okay to go grab them. Oh, and the other thing I got at the fair was, well, I got a hanging thing to put in the car, which is already in the car. This was from Moonstar Company. They were another essential oils place. And they had little, like, ceramic jars you could hang in your car and use as, like, diffusers, so I got one of those. And then I got a mug. And I know I was supposed to be talking about the Birchbox, but camera gonna focus on the mug. There we go. And I got this mug because it said the year, 2015. Oh, and it's number 42. Because apparently you can request specific numbers when you're buying the mug, so I got number 42. Okay, back to Birchbox. I got this perfume, It'll focus. The card is shiny, but, you know, and it's the little trial thing. And then they sent me a lipstick, which is a very bright red. I haven't opened it yet. It's called Stiletto. It's by Model Company. It's a lipstick. But it's a bright red. It's a bright red lipstick. So it's called Stiletto. And I'm going to open it so you can see it. If that'll open. Static electricity. No, bad. Bad static electricity. Oh, it still says the pen. Ooh, that is bright. Wow. Look at that. That is bright. I'm not going to put it on because I'm not going to use the camera as a mirror, but I'll let you know how it is. And then I got 3 skincare things. So the first thing I got was the Organic Pharmacy Face Cream, Manuka. It's an anti-blemish. It's like it says for a clearer looking complexion. Focus. Focus, you silly thing. Stupid camera. And then I got another cleanser. It's Pores No More by Dr. Brandt. I have to look up how to use some of these. Like, I don't do any of this, so this is going to be a very interesting experience for me. The camera would focus. Focus on the lipstick. Why don't you focus on this? Get my face out of the way, maybe. Nope, but anyways. And then the last thing I got was this protein mask. It says Deep Repair Body and Volume Brightness and Shine. I don't know if it's hair or face, honestly. I got no clue here. I don't have a clue whether this is hair or face. I'm going to have to look it up. This is like how oblivious I am with like skincare and stuff. Like seriously, I am beyond oblivious about this stuff. That's the company, and then that's the thing. And wait, I think they gave me a card with what everything was. No, it is a hair thing. Okay. Yeah, it is a hair thing. So I got a face wash. So this is a face wash. And then this is an ultra long lasting lipstick. And then really expensive perfume. And then this is for hair. And then this is a moisturizer. So that's what everything is. That was my Birchbox. And now out of things to talk about, unless I talk about the high holidays. I might as well tell you guys a little bit about Yom Kippur because, yeah, because I'm going to be late next week. Again, back to the rabbi's thing because he explains it better than I ever could. So I'm just going to read the explanation. So there's 2 quotes and then the explanation. So it's Leviticus 23:27. Mark the 10th day of this, the 7th month, is a day of atonement. You shall observe a sacred occasion and afflict your souls and offer a fire offering to the Lord. And then Mishnah Yoma 8:7. Yom Kippur atones for transgressions between a person and God. Yom Kippur does not atone for transgression between 2 people until the one makes peace with the other. Then the rabbi goes on to say, to the authors of the Bible, evil and wrongdoing were forces that, once unleashed through an action, only disappeared after they revisited the one who erred and brought punishment. Kippur was an alternative process by which such a force could be confronted, captured, and dissipated. Kippur was not a light matter. In the biblical ceremony of Yom Kippur, the forces unleashed by the sins of the community were symbolically transferred to 2 animals. One was sent to a point as far from civilization as possible, and the other was killed as a sacrifice. During the year, individual wrongs also required sacrifices in the presence of the community. Of course, we don't do the animal sacrifices today. We've kind of outgrown that. And then he goes on to say the liturgy of Yom Kippur, which is, you know, all the stuff in here we repeat over and over and over again, guides us through this process. We name our errors repeatedly and in detail, confessing them to God and all those who sit and stand around us. We ask forgiveness as generations before us have been forgiven, naming the attributes of the God who gives us not only the standards against which we judge ourselves, but also the strength to improve ourselves and to find inner peace. Our prayers on Yom Kippur are said with urgency. We fast in order to channel all of our concentration into summoning the words and thoughts we need, and we speak as though our lives in the coming year depend on what we say and feel this day. And then there's a saying we have, now if I can look it up so I say it right, because we get lots of handouts at the synagogue. Our current rabbi likes handouts. Our old rabbi just did whatever was in the Siddur, and he did like all of it. But our current rabbi likes handouts. And handouts are nice. They give you something to read while you're sitting there bored. Well, they're reading stuff in a language you don't understand. So, you know, there's that. Service. I need the Amida on the morning service. I think I dog-eared the corner of it. Aha, I did. That's Kedusha. Sorry, I know you're not understanding any of the words I'm saying because they're the names of prayers in Hebrew. Avinu Malkeinu. I guess it's in the Torah. Is it in the Torah reading? I know we did it yesterday. We said it Monday. We said it out loud Monday in services. Why can I not find this in the book? Like, this is a thing. What, cat? She's meowing at me. What? Hi. Here. No, you gonna run away? See the kitty? What? Come here. Come here. Let me pick you up and show you to the people on the internet. Yeah. Who's a good girl? She doesn't like being held. This is the thing. She doesn't like being held. Oh, and we do Torah readings on Yom Kippur. And the first Torah because we have Torah readings for both days of the holiday. And the first Torah reading we do is Genesis chapter 21, which is when Sarah gives birth to Isaac and the banishing of Hagar and Ishmael. And then on the second day, we read the next chapter, which is Genesis 22, which is the binding and near sacrifice of Isaac. Fun times. And then the Haftarah is something else entirely. Why can I not? Is it in the shofar service? What? What's going on? Oh, it's in the shofar service, of course. Sounding of the shofar, which in Hebrew is Hakiyat Shofar. Hakiyat Shofar. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. I know we said it yesterday. Where is it? Why can I not? Is it in Musaf? Sorry, I know, I'm taking so much time to turn through all this. I know, this is being ridiculous, but, you know, here we go, found it. So, that line right there, next to my finger, which I know you can't read, basically, it is Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah in a nutshell. And it reads, Barosh Hashanah Yikatevun Uv Yom Tzom Kippur Yechatemun. Okay? That's what it says in Hebrew. And that translates to, on Rosh Hashanah it is written, and on Yom Kippur it is sealed. I know, I spent way too long looking for that. But, so the thing is that on Rosh Hashanah we're written into the Book of Life, and on Yom Kippur we're sealed into the Book of Life. And that's that. That's your, Jewish, lesson for the day. And, okay, now I'm really out of things to talk about. I slept in so late this morning. I could not get out of bed this morning. It was ridiculous. But anyways, I'm out of things to talk about. I need to get to work. It is getting very late. In fact, it is nearly noon. Which means I am very late in recording this. As normally I record this at like 8:30 in the morning. So you can tell how late I slept just from that alone. I'm picking up the desk as I'm talking to you here. And enjoy the pictures after I stop blathering on. And you can actually watch the pictures. I'll try to put some music in so it's at least mildly entertaining. I think I have some bagpipe music I can throw in there. But I got the pictures. I used an actual camera this time. But I have the pictures. I'll put them in of the fair at the end. And I am hosting a VKN tomorrow night. Feel free to come join me. And next episode will be a day late. So I will see you next Thursday. Have a good week. Bye.
And my arm got tired. Okay, the crack, the flip, hi-oh, and the epic flaming whip pose, where you applaud. Here we go, under the leg, behind the back, the flaming crack, and the shimmy, oh my god.
Woo!
Oh, we have an issue here. All right, we got to settle this thing down. And for one last trick.
No, don't do it. No, don't do that.
Give me money. If you enjoyed the show, I will be in the back with the Velociraptor mask. Put some money in the mask. If you did not enjoy the show, audience, I just waved a flaming thing around my face in 80-degree heat. Take pity on me. Put some money in the mask. Audience, I've got another show coming up here in about